Toledo's Golden Oldies. WLFF 96.1 FM.
Toledo's Golden Oldies, WLFF. The time is 10:21 p.m. and here's the latest news about the potential zombie sighting in Toledo. Hoax! That's right, the possible zombie sighting in Southside Toledo is a hoax. Apparently some kids were pretending to be zombies. Not a good idea. The Toledo Police Department has arrested the kids according to their latest post on Facebook. However, there has been confirmed zombie sightings in Monroe County over the state line. More info on both of those situations soon. Here is a WLFF news break.
WLFF News Break.
This is Debbie Otten. We kid you not, zombies. Civil unrest has been reported in southern Macomb County and a majority of Oakland County in Michigan. While so, there are a small number of sightings in neighboring counties. This all began at around 7:35 p.m. A truck accident caused a toxic spill, making a few people in the proximity very sick. About a half hour later, a man playing vigilante began to shoot at the sick people, but hit the gas tank with one of the bullets, causing the truck to explode. Detroit's all-news station WRQ captures the moment.
Just walked into the alley here with guns. I think they are civilians. The cops are now telling them to go away. Let us handle it. Wait, don't shoot. You almost hit them.
Claire, are you there? Oh my god. Our producer Sean and I are now witnessing an explosion on one of our traffic cams. Judging by what Claire had told us, we had two people playing vigilante attempting to help, but they shot at the person in question and...
That reporter Claire Barrington was in the line of fire of the explosion and is reportedly dead. The explosion caused the gas to expand in the area, followed by some people turning into zombies and biting others. This zombie takeover slowly reached its way throughout a majority of Macomb County and going into Oakland County. WRQ, the station that has reportedly lost their field reporter, falls victim to the zombie takeover. We must warn you, the audio we are about to play may be disturbing to some listeners.
Jesus, zombies are in the building? Oh okay. We had a few zombies in the hallway, but Melinda has taken care of them. I'm just getting this info from Sean here. Where did they come from? Oh god. That door is open? What? Oh no, Melinda. Come back here. Melinda. Oh god. No, let's go out. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, what the is going on? Sean, get back here. Russ, we gotta get out of here.
As you heard just now, WRQ had potentially lost their security guard and their producer. The whereabouts of both Russ Lindbergh and Rod Cambridge are currently unknown at this time. The city of Detroit and its downtown area have little sightings of zombies at this time. But this raises concern to civil authorities in Detroit. The MLB ordered the Detroit Tigers to end their game at 9 p.m. with the Cleveland Indians getting the win. All concerts and events in Detroit are canceled with the exception of the heavy metal band Freak Show from Mars. They are playing at St. Andrews Hall and broadcasting live via YouTube without concern of the civil unrest nearby. Michigan Governor Zaid al-Rahmani is expected to speak within an hour. President Trump has acknowledged the situation in a tweet. The FBI has said in social media that they are on their way to the Pinard Kobe office in Troy, in which that city is reportedly overrun by zombies at this time and is on lockdown. The Z86 virus, what is it? Little is being said about this virus from the CDC. Social media postings from the organization state that they are collecting information at this time. This is Debbie Otten.
Hey, Thirst, can I try out a few Coke Summer sound effects on you? Yes! Cool. You okay with this?
Authorized permission. Again, we urge all residents to stay indoors and alert at this time. A special phone number for zombie sightings has been established. The number is 313-555-2591. You may also contact the Red Cross for more information. This message will repeat.
This is WWVT 1700 AM, broadcasting in Clinton Township, Michigan. This is an update at 10:45 p.m. on July 30th, 2019. This station is in a hostile area and could stop broadcasting at any time. Besides this being broadcasted on the AM band, this station is being broadcasted on channel 69.3. In the event of this station not broadcasting, the management for this channel will switch stations soon after this to a different news station. 91.7 WBET is the only station in the Detroit area at this time offering a live broadcast, with updates under human control at the studio. This is subject to change at any time due to the civil unrest in both Whatcom and Oakland counties, with bordering counties reporting zombie sightings at this time. Alert! The Milton Sports Center is no longer a shelter. We repeat, the Milton Sports Center is no longer a shelter. It has been taken over by zombies. Citizens looking to go to Milton Sports Center for shelter, do not go to this building. This station, while broadcasting, will broadcast any emergency alert system messages. Governor Al Ramani is expected to address the state at 11:15 p.m. It will be broadcasted by available TV and radio stations in Detroit. WBET 91.7 will broadcast the governor's speech. We here at WWVT are updating info minute by minute from a remote location in Saginaw, Michigan. Warning! WWVT is being run remotely at a commercial building. The building containing the station is abandoned at this time. Do not go to this building seeking shelter. You may lead zombies to the building and they may destroy the station's broadcasting equipment. Thank you. Please stay tuned for more information.
This is WWVP 1700 AM, broadcasting in Clinton Township, Michigan. This broadcast can also be heard in Monroe County on 1600 AM. Warning. As of 10:45 p.m., Belkin Sports Arena is no longer a shelter due to the zombie takeover of that building. As of 8:40 p.m., WRQ 800 AM is no longer in service. As of 9:45 p.m., WOMC 104.3 FM had gone off the air.
The following message is being transmitted by request from civil authorities, and also by the Michigan Emergency Management Office or memo to alert residents of important information of the civil unrest. The following cities or township in Macomb County are under lockdown at this time: East Point, Roseville, St. Clair Shores, Center Line, Warren, Fraser, Clinton Township, Mount Clemens, Sterling Heights, Harrison Township, Utica, Shelby Township, Macomb Township and the Macomb County portion of Grosse Pointe Shores. The following cities or townships in Oakland County are under lockdown at this time: Madison Heights, Royal Oak, Huntington Woods, Southfield, Lathrop Village, Berkeley, Troy, Ferndale, Clawson, Birmingham, Beverly Hills, Bloomfield Township, Bloomfield Hills and West Bloomfield. The following cities or townships in Wayne County are under lockdown at this time: all Grosse Pointe communities. If you are in one of these cities or townships, do not leave your home or shelter at this time. The zombie outbreak has extended to Wayne County, St. Clair County, Genesee County and also Livingston County. Residents or people currently in those counties are advised to stay alert and stay tuned to local media as more information comes up. Governor Al Ramani is expected to address the state at 11:20 p.m. This concludes this alert from the emergency alert system.
We just have heard from Governor Al Ramani. He did not take any questions. Of course, let's tell you the bullet points of his speech. He has told all residents of the southeastern Michigan area to stay in their homes at this time and stay calm. He had advised all residents to stay tuned to local media. He has asked all residents not to play vigilante during the crisis. We can understand why. Earlier, someone shot at that tipped-over semi-truck a little past 8 p.m., causing it to explode. Claire Barrington from WRQ was at a deadly proximity of that explosion, and the last we have heard, she may have transitioned into the zombie-like state. For anyone watching, please do not go vigilante. Let the cops and now the Michigan National Guard deal with the situation. That is another item Al Ramani mentioned. The Michigan National Guard has been activated. A tweet from the National Guard states that Army and Air Force servicemen and women are putting the final touches on their convoy, and they will leave Selfridge Air National Base in a matter of minutes. That item there is important for citizens in an area under lockdown to not leave their homes or shelters at this time. Also, we had a report of some teenagers pretending to be zombies in Toledo, Ohio. Apparently, they were able to sell it for a few moments, until the Toledo police caught up to them. Please, this isn't a time for jokes. If you go out there pretending to be a zombie, the consequences can be fatal. As you can see here, this is a map of most of our viewing area. Forgive us for how poorly done our indications of the lockdown areas. We are short-staffed at this time. As you can see here, all of Oakland County is under lockdown. Al Ramani has stated that in his speech. We did hear from the emergency alert system that most of Oakland County is under lockdown, but with Ramani's speech, he had requested all of Oakland County under lockdown. However, nothing has been said yet about Lapeer County. For Macomb County, all cities and townships south of M59 is under lockdown. This also includes a few townships north of M59. Those are Macomb and Shelby townships, but Chesterfield and New Baltimore are under high alert. That high alert also extended to St. Clair County. Now, high alert means you can leave your home or place of work, but please stay alert when leaving. Also, stay tuned to media in case your city or township moves to lockdown. And for those who don't know, at around 8:45 p.m., the WRQ newsroom was taken over by zombies. The status of Russ Lindbergh and Rod Cambridge are unknown at this time. Russ was a previous employee of WHAC, and Rod's late father Ron Cambridge was a WRQ veteran, working for that station for a few decades, and his son would follow in his footsteps. We are hoping and praying that Russ and Rod are alive and well at this moment. Again, WRQ is not in service. The only live radio broadcast in Detroit is the city's NPR station WDET. We had heard that stations WOMC and WKQI have gone off the air. Another info station is WWVP 1700 in Macomb County. That station works well within a 5-mile radius in Clinton Township. The station is also being broadcasted via Channel 69.3. Also, just not long ago, the FBI had tweeted that agents are at the Pinard County Defense Plant in Troy. Troy is also a city under lockdown, so the FBI perhaps had some trouble getting over there. We have attempted to contact Pinard County's office in Troy and their main office. We are not successful in both of those. We want to remind our viewers once again, our zombie tip line number is We just heard from retired General Bale about where he is at. He is currently in Marysville, that is south of Port Huron in St. Clair County. At this time, St. Clair County is at high alert, but not under lockdown. We are now getting some good news of sorts. Detroiters are fighting back. They are receiving help from, and get this, gangs. Posts on social media state that both feuding gangs, the McNichol Street Disciples and the West Side Detroit Bloods, are putting their feud aside and are systematically destroying the zombies one by one. Also, motorcycle gangs are assisting in this fight against the zombies. As reported earlier, just minutes ago, we had found Rod Cambridge alive and well. He is at the Black Phantoms Club in Southwest Detroit. He is on the phone. Rod, can you hear us?
Yes.
Obviously, there's a situation going on there. Can you tell us what is happening?
We are surrounded by a fence, and members of this club are shooting the zombies dead through the fence.
Are there many zombies surrounding the club?
Actually, not too many. The bikers are doing very well against the zombie onslaught.
Well, that's good news, Rod. Can you tell us how you got here from leaving the WRQ building at such a seriously troubling time?
It wasn't easy. I ran south for a mile with Russ trying to keep up. We got split up due to us running into a slew of zombies in Madison Heights. The last I saw of Russ, he was running west around a building. When I called here, I was hoping for some good news about Russ, but you folks have not heard from him.
Rod, I'm afraid we haven't heard from him yet. Did you two try to get on the chopper when the zombies got into your building?
The zombies were surrounding our way to the chopper. We just could not get through. Our pilot got attacked by the zombies. They got to him.
Oh my God, Rod, how did you get from Madison Heights to Southwest Detroit?
Well, just shortly after that, I saw a few bikers killing zombies at the Madison Heights Hazel Park border at I-696. One of them knew who I was, said he listens to my station quite a lot. Those bikers happened to live either in Madison Heights or Hazel Park, and they were trying to get to their clubhouse. They decided to take me with them.
Did they run into trouble while getting to their clubhouse?
Not really.
Rod, this is the Black Phantom Club you are with. If my mind serves me correctly, this club is considered a gang by the FBI.
Well, I think with the current situation we have, we need to put our differences aside. These folks have been polite to me and even saved my life. I just saw my friend Sean get attacked by the zombies. Right now, any gang or a group of people who the authorities look down upon, we're looking to fight the zombies. They have my approval. Wait. Okay, I have to get off the phone. The Black Phantoms are going to the streets of their proximity to keep the fight going. I gotta go.
This is an alert from the Emergency Alert System. WHAC, local civil authorities and the Michigan Emergency Management Office or memo will participate in this alert. The FBI has put an all-points bulletin on Damien Grant. The FBI believes Grant has a gallon of the liquid version of the Z86 virus, and is attempting to raise the dead at various cemeteries. Damien Grant is a white male, 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds and is bald. He is driving a black GMC Terrain. As of 12:45 a.m., Damien Grant was last seen in northern Macomb Township. The FBI speculates that he may be going to Bad Axe, Michigan. The FBI considers Damien Grant armed and dangerous. If you see Damien Grant, please do not approach. Please contact local authorities if possible. The Detroit FBI office can't be reached at the following phone number: 1-313-555-2000. For the city of Detroit, civil authorities in the area will be lifting the city lockdown at 3 a.m. Civil authorities encourage Detroit residents to stay alert after the lockdown is lifted as the zombie threat has not been fully contained. The city of Detroit is working with the owners of the Somerset Collection Mall to be used as a shelter. The mall will be open to all residents seeking shelter at 3 a.m. This concludes this alert from the Emergency Alert System.
Okay, that was the emergency alert system telling us some new information. We do have a suspect at large. His name is Damien Grant. According to the alert, he is said to have a gallon of the Z86 virus in liquid form with him and is attempting to raise the dead at various cemeteries in the area. The FBI is speculating that he is heading to Bad Axe, which is in the Thumb area of this state. The alert doesn't say why he is heading there. We have checked the FBI website, and what is said isn't too much besides that alert. We are also looking at a possible Twitter.
That looks like his SUV. He's got that liquid shit with him. Let's go get him.
Hey, what the fuck? What the? Y'all gonna get it now.
Hold your fire, we got him. We better call the FBI.
This is WWVP 1700, broadcasting in Clinton Township, Michigan. This is an update at 3:15 a.m. on July 31st, 2019. There is an unconfirmed report of FBI suspect Bailey Brent being shot and killed by citizens north of Inlay City, Michigan. Shortly before 3 a.m., the FBI received a phone call from Michigan militia members claiming to have shot and killed a man with a gallon jug of a thick liquid substance. The report also states the man was pouring the liquid substance on cemetery grounds before being confronted. No further details of the incident leading to the possible death of Bailey Brent have been given to us at this moment. FBI agents are on their way to investigate the incident. Please stay tuned to WWVP as we are updating information on a minute-by-minute basis.
This is WWVP 1700 AM, broadcasting from Clinton Township, Michigan. This broadcast can also be heard in Monroe County at 1600 AM. As of 8:40 p.m., WRQ 800 AM is no longer in service. A station with information can be heard at WDET 91.7 FM. Civil unrest has been reported in a majority of southeastern Michigan. We urge all residents in southeastern Michigan.
Time here at WDET is 3:51 a.m. I am now receiving a report here from East Point. If I'm reading this correctly, there has been a report of a gang member shot there. Just about a half hour ago, we did report that the National Guard had entered that city to take care of the zombies. We have received a report of the National Guard and police in Roseville successfully killing or capturing zombies. The mayor of Roseville is expected to make a statement at around 4:30. Like East Point, the city of Roseville is under lockdown. So, if you are listening to us in Roseville, despite the good news, don't leave your home until the lockdown is lifted. Going back to the situation in East Point, we are looking at a live Instagram feed here. Our producer, who is more familiar than me of the city of East Point, is saying this is at Gratiot and 9 Mile. He is also saying those folks there arguing with the National Guard are the McNichols Street Disciples. As we have reported earlier, that gang has been fighting the zombies in Detroit. We have the audio off from the radio as our producer is listening to the raw feed. Some words coming from that live feed contains some strong language. We cannot broadcast it here. What frightens me, and I'd imagine it would frighten our listeners too, is both the National Guard and the McNichols Street Disciples are both heavily armed with some powerful weapons. While the National Guard has body armor and also, I am seeing a tank on their side. I am hoping this one does not escalate into anything terrible here. We keep our eye on this, hoping this doesn't get worse. We reported 2 hours ago that an Ann Arbor-based special interest group known as Love for Michigan or L4MI has been active on social media telling citizens and authorities not to kill the zombies. The group, according to their posts on Twitter, is trying to gather zombies and put them in a barn outside Ann Arbor. So far, this hasn't been confirmed by any news source or authorities. This group has been very active on Twitter, tweeting every 5 minutes or so telling of their status on the attempt to save the zombies. This has got the attention of the Ann Arbor Police Department, who has responded to 2 of their tweets advising them to not go along with their plan. We have tried to contact Love for Michigan on the phone number listed on their website, but we cannot get a hold of the group. When it comes to the Damian Grant situation, it still has not been confirmed by the FBI. Just shortly before 3 a.m., a report came from Imlay City saying that suspect Damian Grant had been shot and killed by Michigan militia members while attempting to use the Z86 virus in a graveyard. I am now receiving word that we are going to the emergency alert system now. Here we go.
The emergency alert system has been activated to transmit this administrative message. Please stay tuned to this important alert.
This is Robert Gallo of the Michigan Emergency Management Office, or MEMO. This is for all Michigan citizens currently in a city, township, or county that is under lockdown or high alert. The governor, along with civil authorities, are now urging all residents not to participate in the fight against the zombies. Please allow our civil authorities and the National Guard to handle the situation at hand. The only exception we are allowing is the Michigan militia. They are volunteering in high alert areas north of Interstate 69. For all residents within the Detroit city limits, we thank you for your help, but we are ordering all residents of that city to stay in their homes. We are now putting the city of Detroit under lockdown. Please allow the Detroit Police Department to handle the situation. We have received reports of civilians wounded and also killed while attempting to fight the zombies or moving them to a particular area. We do not want any more civil authorities or National Guard soldiers accidentally wounding or killing civilians. Please, for all civilians who are under lockdown at this time, please continue to shelter in place. For all residents in high alert areas who are allowed to exit their homes or any place they are staying at, please do not attempt to fight the zombies. Stay by your homes or shelters in case your city or township moves to lockdown, or unless advised by civil authorities or National Guard. We also want to address the situation with FBI suspect Damian Grant. The FBI now confirms that he has been killed. He was attempting to raise the dead in a cemetery north of Imlay City. He produced a gun and shot at Michigan militia members in the proximity, who fired back and killed him. None of the Michigan militia members were wounded during the melee. A member was hit by a bullet, but hit his body armor he had on him. They then contacted the FBI straight after the melee. They gave the FBI their full cooperation. There was a small portion of the Z86 virus in liquid form with him and is now in safe hands by the FBI. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hello?
This is Agent Golden from the Detroit FBI. Am I speaking to Alex?
Yes, this is me.
Alex, we want to confirm what you said on social media is correct.
Yes, oh god, the zombies got out. They got almost everybody. I just saw my friend getting bit by the zombies. She was screaming, oh god.
Okay, Alex, stay calm. Do you have an address to this location?
You mean for this place where we were trying to keep the zombies? I don't know the address. I got a call that I was going to be picked up. We all drove on these dirt roads to the barn. Then about an hour later, while we were putting more zombies in the barn, some of them just got out and the whole operation fell apart.
Okay, do you happen to know the name of the barn? The property owners? Do you know what major road the barn is located by?
No, I don't know. The guy who runs our group, he was there. He got attacked by the zombies.
Dr. Craig Bellman?
Yes, oh god, the zombies got him.
Okay, Alex, according to your last post on social media.
Wait, it's Twitter.
That's not important. It says here you are by the power plant. Are you south, north, east or west of the plant?
I don't know. I saw it before I ran into this barn. I had to get away from the zombies following me. Yuck, this barn smells like horse shit.
You can't tell me which direction the power plant is at from your location?
I think it's west.
All right, one moment. She doesn't know directions. Can you get a location on her phone? She's in Freedom Township? Pheasant Lake Road? Thank you. Okay, Alex, you said the zombies followed you to the barn. Are they around you?
Yes, there are a few wandering around this barn. They don't seem to know that I'm here. Are you guys going to send help? I'm scared.
We have located you. We are working on it. I want you to stay on the phone with me and lower your voice.
Oh my god, it's Dr. Craig. He's out there. He doesn't look too good.
Alex, do not leave the barn and approach him. That's dangerous.
No, I got to help him. I will be right back.
Alex, come back on the phone, please. Alex, are you there?
Oh my god, Dr. Craig, are you okay? What are you doing?
Alex? She's not on the phone. She sees Dr. Bellman. He's likely transitioned to the zombie form.
Dr. Craig.
Alex, are you there? I heard her scream. Jesus Christ, it sounds like they got her. All I'm hearing is zombies. The line got cut off. Where is she from the power plant?
Less than a mile east of the Ventana nuclear power plant.
Shit, if all those zombies they gathered head to that plant, that's going to be a big problem.